I hate theater. Well, so disappointing, isn't it? You know what I like to do when I'm sitting in a darkened theater waiting for the show to begin? I pray. Lord, please let it be a good show. Let it be short, Lord in heaven, please. 2 hours is fine, but 3 hours is just too much. And keep the actors out of the audience. God, I didn't pay good money to have the fourth wall come crashing down around my ears. I just want a story and a couple of songs that'll take me away. I just want to be entertained, Isn't that the point? Amen. You know, there was a time when people sat in darkened theaters and thought to themselves, what if George and Ira Gershwin have for us tonight? Or can Cole Porter pull it off again? Can you imagine? Now it's, please, Sir Elton John, must we continue this charade? It used to be sitting there in the dark. You knew that when the show began, you were about to be taken to another world. A world full of color and music and glamour. And you thought to yourself, my God, when are they going to bring up the lights? Oh, things have changed. Hello. How are we today? Yeah, I'm feeling a little blue myself. A little anxious for no particular reason. A little sad that I should be feeling anxious at this age. A little self-conscious anxiety resulting in non-specific sadness, a state that I like to call blue. Anyway, whenever I'm feeling this way, blue, I like to listen to my music. So I was going through my records this morning. Yes, records. And I was about to put on the soundtrack recording of Meredith Willson's The Music Man. I had a craving for a young Ronnie Howard. But then I said, no, let's have a treat. Let's disappear into the decadent world of the 1920s when the champagne flowed while the caviar chilled and all the world was a party, for the wealthy anyway. So I dug about, and what did I find? Well, one of my favorite musicals, Gable and Stein's The Drowsy Chaperone. Remember? Music by Julie Gable, lyrics by Sidney Stein. It's a 2-record set, remastered from the original recording made in 1928. It's the full show, with the original cast, including Beatrice Stockwell as the chaperone. Is she elegant? And this is a full 15 years before she became Dame Beatrice Stockwell. Can you believe it? Let me read to you what it says on the back. It says, mix-ups, mayhem, and a gay wedding. Of course, the phrase gay wedding has a different meaning now, but back then it just meant fun. And that's exactly what this show is. It's fun. So would you indulge me? Would you let me play the record for you now? Yeah. I was hoping you would say yes. Where is it at? Okay. Hear that static? I love that sound. To me, it's like the sound of a time machine starting up. All right, now let's visualize. Imagine, if you will, it is November 1928. You've just arrived at the doors of the Morosco Theater in New York. It's very cold out. Remember when it used to be cold in November? Not anymore. November's the new August now. It's global warming. We're all doomed. Anyway, it's very cold out, and there's a heavy gray sleet falling from the sky, but you don't care because you're here to see a Broadway show. Listen. Isn't it wonderful? It helps if you close your eyes. Overtures. Overtures are so out of style now. I miss them. It's like the show's way of welcoming you. Hi. Hello. You're welcome. The meal will be served shortly, but in the meantime, would you like an appetizer? That's exactly what an overture is. A musical appetizer, a poo-poo platter of tunes, if you will. Oh, what's this? Something new. What could it be? Sounds like a dance tune, kind of rollicking. Maybe involving pirates. Don't worry, there are no pirates. All right, here it is. The moment when the music begins to build, and you know you're just moments away from being transported. The show is about to begin. I can't wait.
Yes, madam.
How do I look?
You look radiant, Mrs. Darndale.
I do love this dress, so it never goes out of style.
It's a miracle, madam.
My dress, my fancy dress. I don't know why I'm wearing it, I must confess. My dress, I love my dress. Would someone tell me why I put it on?
Yes, your dress, your fancy dress. It was such a pleasure airing it, restitching and preparing it. God bless your dress. It's one fine dress. I will tell you why you put it on. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime. Madam, you're the hostess and it's happy wedding time. Wedding bells will ding, wedding bells will dong. Wedding bells will ding-a-ling and we will ding along.
Your dress, your fancy dress. We're very, very glad you put it on.
Wedding guests have come.
Wedding guests are here. Wedding guests are at the door and soon they will appear.
I'm Robert, the bridegroom. I'm here to marry Janet. That's Laura Beltic's Follies, whom I love a lot. I'm George, that's George, the best man, George. I'm Mrs. Tottenville. Now don't worry, I have this whole thing planned out. The key is organization. See? Each ring represents a task yet to be completed. Pay the musicians, yell at the florist, book.
I'm Feldig, producer. I lost my leading lady. I gotta stop this wedding or I'm not worth squat.
I'm kidding, just kidding. I came with Mr. Feltic. I'll be a leading lady if I get my shot.
We're pastry chefs. We cross our heart, we're pastry chefs. No fakery. A bakery is what we've got.
My name it is Adolfo. I am the king of romance, so kiss a lot.
You are the king of romance, so you kiss a lot. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime. Wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding time. Someone hasn't come, someone isn't here. Where is Janet Vanderhoff and when will she appear? It's Janet Vandergraaf.
Janet Vandergraaf, here to marry Robert Martin. Giving up a life of glamour to tie the knot.
In my legs, I
fishing, madam.
A wedding, how gay.
Good thing I brought my own. Yeah.
A wedding today.
Champagne makes me drowsy.
It's really happening, truly happening, almost happening. What is happening?
I'm Trix, the aviatrix of the sky. I circle through the stratus in my modern apparatus. I'm Trix, the aviatrix. I gotta fly. I'll see you when they tie the knot.
A wedding, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. A wedding's coming our way.
Have it. All the guests have arrived. We have a bride who's giving up the stage for love, a debonair bridegroom, a harried producer, jovial gangsters posing as pastry chefs, a flaky Corrine, a Latin Lothario, and an aviatrix, what we now call a lesbian.
Surely happening.
And of course, my favorite character, the drowsy chaperone. What more do you need for an evening's entertainment? And we will ding along. I don't even know what that means. All right, I'll lead you through this record as best I can. Don't worry, it won't be hard to follow. So, we begin with a welcome from the love-struck groom.
Well, I just wanted to thank you all for coming. I tell you, I must be some lucky fellow. Who would have thought that I, Robert Martin, would be marrying a glamorous showgirl, and that glamorous showgirl would be willing to give up a successful career to marry me, Robert Martin. Now, if it wasn't for Prohibition, I'd say, let's raise a glass.
Hear, hear.
To Miss Janet Vandergraaf, the most beautiful girl in the world.
Absolutely not. The groom mustn't see his bride on the day of the wedding. It's bad luck.
I hope you heard that because that's the plot, basically. Hang on for the ride.
Breakfast will be served in the Arabian room.
Say, it's a little early in the day for you to be drinking, isn't it?
I don't understand the question.
Look, you're the chaperone. Your job is to keep Janet away from Robert. Do you understand?
Aye, aye, mon capitan.
Oh, Robert, who's my little bunny?
I'm your little bunny.
Oh. So, the bride and groom are whisked away, and we now turn our attention to the B plot, which involves the producer.
Mr. Feltic,
Getting married and leaving show business.
Mr. Feltic,
Doesn't she know I got obligations?
Mr. Feltic, I can be a leading lady. You said it yourself. I'm useless in the chorus.
Oh, for the last time, Kitty. You ain't got what it takes.
But I've been taking lessons. Singing, acting, ballet.
Ballet.
Yeah, and I'm pretty good too. Last week I auditioned for Swanee Lake.
A little annotation. Kitty and Feldzig were a couple in real life. Jack and a stupid woman and her long-suffering companion. Well, she appears stupid, but in the end she does something very clever that makes everyone wonder whether it was all just an act. The irony here is that Sadie actually was quite stupid. Jack had to explain all the jokes to her, apparently, but still, she had a wonderful career on the stage. At that time, the theater was the only place where stupid people could earn a decent living. This was before television, of course.
Kitty, I don't have time for this.
Petit four, Mr. Feltic?
Not now.
Perhaps a nice profiterole.
Boys, I'm not hungry.
Then perhaps we could give you something else to chew on. Yeah, something that ain't food.
What?
Your confusion is to be expected. Although we stand here before you in the guise of innocent pastry chefs, we are also,
And primarily,
employees of a certain individual
A certain individual.
a certain individual.
who happens to be the largest single investor in Felix Follies. He has sent us here
As pastry chefs,
to express his concerns about Miss Vandegraff's impending nuptials.
specifically,
That if she gets married and leaves the show, then there ain't no show.
Say, don't I know you?
no, you don't.
Have you ever spent any time in Toledo?
Have you spent any time in a coma?
No. But I have a cousin in Seattle.
Kitty, boys, you tell your boss this wedding is never gonna happen. You have my word.
Oh, we'll take your word, all right.
But to go back on that word would be a recipe for disaster. I hope we've made ourselves perfectly eclair.
One can only hope.
You just gotta be kidding me.
A trifle much.
Don't tart with me.
All right, you can drop the pastry chef routine.
Alas, we ganache.
We're on the lamb.
Lamb's an entree, you macaroon.
The gangsters were played by interchangeable vaudeville duo, the Tall brothers, John and Peter Tall. They were born Abram and Mendel Moslaskowitz, but were renamed at Ellis Island by a sarcastic immigration official. They were one of the early examples of the typical Broadway gangster, full of wordplay and stylized movements, not very intimidating, unless you find dancers intimidating, which I do, but for reasons that would not be appropriate to this situation.
Well, we'll leave the matters in your hands, Mr. Feltzing. In the meantime, feel free to browse the dessert carousel.
Try the Toledo surprise.
It's to die for.
Holy cats, Mr. Feltzing, the gangsters!
Very perceptive. Now go powder your face. Oh, I've got to stop this wedding, but how? Oh, Lord in heaven, how?
I always thought that moment was a little overplayed. So, with the story well on its way, let's head over to the room.
Hey there, handsome. Show me those pearly whites.
The groom was played by the dashing Percy Hyman. He started out as the Albright toothpaste man. His fabulous smile adorned every tube. Albright's was hugely popular in the early 20s because it contained cocaine. It's true. If you looked, it was the fifth ingredient down right after sugar. Anyway, it wasn't long before he became a huge matinee idol.
Now, don't worry. It's perfectly normal for a groom to be nervous on his wedding day. It is? Of course.
I love Percy Hyman. Now, some people say he was a bad actor, but to those people I say, shut up.
Hey there, Mr. Mirror Man, shaking and a-quaking, trembling like them fraidy cats do. Something may be bothering you. You know what you got? Cold feet, cold feet. Brother, you've got cold feet. You can make them cold feet hot with a little rhythm. Young feet, cold feet can be uncontrolled feet. Rhythm make them cold feet trot down the aisle. Past the arches, they can learn to swing. Icy toes can drive. Wedding marches played in ragtime swing make rigid souls come alive and take that dive. Cold feet, turn them into bold feet. We're to make them cold feet hot.
Well, you don't say. Well, Why don't you slime back into your mud hole, you backstabbing worm? Well, now I can find another minister. Say, what are you up to?
I'm singing a song an old Jasmine taught me. An old Dixie remedy for wedding day jitters.
Oh, you think you've got the jitters? You've got the easy part. Also, I gotta get rice, boutonnieres, and the minister. I had to wear the wedding on my shoulders.
George, it sounds like you've got cold feet.
What do I got?
Cold feet.
What do I want?
Bold feet.
What do I do? Scold feet?
No! You make the cold feet hot. George, look at you! You're dancing!
I am. What's this? Thank you.
A 5, 6, 7, 8. Gold feet, gold feet. Turn them into gold feet. Rhythm make them cold feet hot. You make the 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 cold feet hot.
Percy Hyman was a wonderful performer. I like to think of him panting and sweating after a long dance routine. He's still alive, you know. Now, I saw him on the news recently celebrating his 100th birthday. To say that the passing years had taken their toll on him would be a grotesque understatement. They wheeled him out, and he had this wide-eyed confusion of pain confusion that God reserves for the very, very old on their birthdays. You know, the one that says, "Who are you, who am I, and why is this cake on fire?" You know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
All right. That's enough of that. Dancing around like a fool.
I'm sorry, George. I was just trying to calm my nerves. It is my wedding day after all.
Well, you could have snapped an ankle. Tap is too dangerous. Why don't you go for a skate instead? That's what I do when I'm about to blow some steam.
George, you think of everything.
Wait a minute. What was I thinking? Oh, no. You can't go out like that. You might see Janet's. Here, put on this blindfold instead.
George, what would I do without you?
Just looking out for you, my boy. Now, no more tap dancing. Wedding bells will ring. Wedding bells so chime. Wedding bells so celebrate.
You know what? I'm just ignore it. It does this occasionally. It rings. It'll stop soon. Just ignore it. What? What do you want?
Hello, you have reached my answering machine. Please leave a short message after the tone, and I'll call you back at my convenience.
Well, that's it. The moment is ruined. Thank you. Thank you, life. It's like a cell phone going off in the theater. God, I hate that. Hello? What are you doing? Oh, I'm at the theater ruining the moment. What about you? Oh, I couldn't go out tonight, so I thought I ruined the moment by proxy. Sorry. Shake that off. Let's go back in our minds to 1928. Okay. They didn't have cell phones in 1928, but I'm sure they had something for the ruining of moments. Bugles or something.
A happy wedding time.
So, the scene shifts and we find the bride, the glamorous Janet Vandergraaf, entertaining questions from news reporters as she lounges by the pool.
Miss Vandergraaf, is it true that you're giving up a successful career to marry a man you hardly know?
Yes. Robert and I met on the Lido deck of the Ile-de-France. He amused me with stories of his father's oil interest. We spooned, briefly, and then he proposed.
So you won't be returning to the stage? Ever?
I shan't.
You shan't?
I shan't.
Can we quote you on that?
Yes. One last question. Yes?
Why in the world would anyone put olives in a Gibson?
I got a question. How can you give up the footlights when you know very well you got grease paint in your veins?
Victor, please.
Oh, Janet, I'm begging ya. Dump the mug. Stay with the Follies. I'll give you anything you want. Oh, fine. I'll put your name above mine on the marquee.
Oh, Victor, if you think this is about vanity, you couldn't be more wrong. I don't want to show off no more. I don't want to sing tunes no more. I don't want to ride moons no more. I don't want to show off. I don't want to wear this no more. Play the saucy Swiss Miss no more. Blow my signature no more. I don't want to show off.
Janet, please.
Don't try to control me. I've made up my mind, and that's it. I quit. I'm leaving it all behind. I don't want to be cute no more. Make the gentleman hoot no more. I don't want to wear fruit no more. I don't want to show off. Not me. Page 3. Ah, gee, I don't want to show off. I don't want to show off. Not me. Please, no more attention. I counted to 10, and I'm thrilled. Farewell. Adieu. You'll never see this. You'll never see this. Never see this. Never see that. Never see these again. I don't wanna change these no more. I don't wanna striptease no more. I don't wanna say cheese no more. I don't care if you scoff. I don't wanna be cheered no more, praised no more, grabbed no more, touched no more, loved no more. I don't wanna show off. We don't wanna show off. I don't wanna show off. I don't wanna show off. I don't wanna show off. No more.
Did I miss something?
Well, Mr. Feltzig, it's painfully obvious that Miss Vandegraaff has no desire to continue a life on the stage.
Can't you see it's killing her soul?
Don't worry, boys. This is not over yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't do an encore.
I can't. I don't wanna encore no more. Keep them shouting for more no more. I disappear to the floor no more. I don't wanna show.
That was Jane Roberts as the bride. She was the Oops girl, remember? Surely you remember the Oops girl. My God, don't you people read? She was billed as the girl whose sexual energy was just so great that it caused the men around her to have accidents, spill their drinks, drive their cars into trees, and she would go, oops. Well, I'm not really doing it justice, but people ate it up. She had a whole series of films. Oops, The Oops Girl Come Home, and Oops Girl at Sea, which won an Oscar for special effects.
Okay, begging and groveling didn't work. On to plan B. But for that, I'm gonna need an accomplice. Someone gullible with loose morals. I need a, what do you call it? A European.
La 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 la.
In walks Aldolfo, self-proclaimed ladies' man. Aldolfo is played by former silent film star and world-class alcoholic Roman Bartelli. He was the one who later drank himself to death at a chateau in Nice, remember? It had been 5 days before they found his body, and by that time he had been partially consumed by his poodles. Well, he was only partially consumed.
Excuse me, I don't believe we've met.
I'm Adolfo.
You are Aldolfo,
Yes, I'm Adolfo.
not the Aldolfo.
Yes, I'm Adolfo.
Funny. You don't look like a scoundrel.
Yes. What?
Why, I just heard the groom saying that Aldolfo is a scoundrel. I just heard him say that.
What? Adolfo a scoundrel?
Those very words.
Adolfo's a scoundrel?
It's like I'm hearing it again.
This is outrageous. He says this to peoples, the beautiful ladies with breasts for making love. Why, I must.
You must take matters into your own hands.
Yes, I must take Alex Grom into my hands and kill him.
Yes. No, don't kill him. Just hurt him bad enough so that he can't get married.
Yes, show me to this groom. Wait!
What?
What kind of man is this groom? A big man?
Well,
A burly man?
he's big on the outside.
Oh, no. Adolfo will not fight big men. Small, pale, wheezy, puny, tiny men that Adolfo can put far away. But no big men.
So you're a lover, not a fighter.
Yes, Adolfo's a lover of beautiful ladies. Some say I'm the king of romance.
Well, you know what they say. The best way to get revenge on a man is through his...
Door.
No. The best way to get back at a man is through his...
Window.
No. Revenge. Back at a man through his...
Through his... There is no other ways. I am not Santa Claus coming down chimney.
His woman.
His woman.
Yes, Aldolfo. You must seduce his woman.
His woman.
His bride.
Yes, I will seduce bride. That will show Adolfo is no scoundrel. Show me to this bride. Wait!
What?
What kind of woman is this bride? A big woman?
No.
A burly woman?
No. She's the cat's pajamas.
Pajamas?
She's a looker, an attractive woman.
Show me to this cat in pajamas. Adolfo will make her
Stop it.
like a cat in pajamas.
Roman Bartelli chewing the scenery. You certainly couldn't get away with a performance like that nowadays, could you? Mature contemporary audiences are just too sophisticated to enjoy broad racial stereotypes on the stage, so we've banished them to Disney. Let the children sort it out.
Underling,
Yes, madam.
the pastry chefs have been kind enough to provide the liquor for the party. But remember, Underling, we have to be discreet.
Yes, madam.
It is prohibition after all.
I'm aware, madam.
We'll have to use code words. For instance, if someone asks for a glass of ice water, it means they want a glass of vodka. Have you got that?
Yes, madam.
Are you sure? Maybe you should write it down.
I'm aware, madam. A glass of ice water is a glass of vodka.
What's a glass of ice water?
Vodka.
Ice water?
Vodka.
Ice?
Vodka.
Well, you see, that's settled then. One less thing to do. Underling, might I please have a glass of ice water? I found our meeting with the pastry chefs rather trying and would enjoy a glass of refreshing ice water.
Your ice water, madam.
That was pure vodka, you poop.
I hate this scene.
Well, now I do need a glass of ice
A
water.
glass of ice water, madam.
Yes, ice water. Are you going deaf?
Would that I were.
You can see where this is going, can't you? It's really just a series of spit takes.
Your ice water, madam.
That was pure vodka, you perp.
You know, in some ways, The Drowsy Chaperone was quite progressive. Multiple black people playing major roles, for instance.
Your ice water, madam.
That was pure vodka, you perp.
Yes, some elements were progressive, others were stale in 1928. You know what, I'm just gonna skip ahead.
That was. That. Perp? Where do you think you're going?
To find some lime juice, madam.
Lime juice? For heaven's sakes, why?
I'm going to wring out my eyebrows and make myself a gimlet.
So, you're probably asking yourself, what was that routine doing in the show? It's pretty simple. There's a song coming up and they needed something to allow for the set change. It's mechanics. It's like pornography. Let me explain to you what I meant by that. In pornography, the story is simplistic. How can I pay for this pizza being the classic example? My point is, as in a musical, the story only exists to connect the longer, more engaging production numbers. What? Well, what kind of society do we live in if we can't discuss the similarities between pornography and musical theater?
In a few hours, I'm going to be Mrs. Robert Martin. Oh, my head is spinning.
Yes, life is a mad whirlwind.
This is a very interesting scene. This is the only time in the show when Beatrice Stockwell and Jane Roberts are alone together on stage. You see, Jane Roberts, she was an emerging star, but Beatrice Stockwell was already well established and a force to contend with.
I'm so full of apprehension, but I suppose that's normal, considering the circumstances. Have you ever been married, chaperone?
No, I drink for pleasure, not out of necessity.
Uh-oh. Who is that at the door? Oh.
Your ice water, madam. I'm afraid of fresh out of olives.
Have you ever been married, underling?
Heavens no, madam. If I'm going to serve a woman, I'd rather be paid for my efforts.
Oh, you too. I know it seems crazy to give up a successful career for a man I hardly know, but somehow, for some reason, when I look into his eyes, his big bunny eyes, gee, I get all woozy, and that's love, isn't it?
Not necessarily. The wooziness can be caused by any number of things. I mean, I'm woozy right now, and I'm certainly not in love.
All right, now, Beatrice Stockwell was known for her rousing anthems. She entertained and inspired the troops in every major world conflict up to and including the Falklands War. Of course, by that time, she was in her late 80s, and her anthems didn't so much rouse as stupefy. Still, she demanded that a rousing anthem be included in every show she ever did, even if it wasn't appropriate. And you just couldn't say no to her. That's star power.
Really, you're not being the least bit helpful. Couldn't you just allay my fears with a few choice words of inspiration?
Inspiration, really, dear. That's not my forte.
Yes, but if you could just.
We stumble along on life's funny journey. As we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, and never sure of where to turn or what to do. Still we bumble our way through life's crazy labyrinth, barely knowing left from right, nor right from wrong. And the best that we can do is hope a bluebird, there'll be a song as we stumble along.
That was quite nice, chaperone, but. That was quite nice, chaperone, but I don't see how it pertains to my situation.
Oh, come over here. Let me explain.
Oh, really? That's not necessary. I suppose I was just looking for a sympathy.
It's a dismal little world in which we live. It can bore you till you've nothing left to give. 7 overrated wonders, 7 underwhelming seas, 6 excruciating continents, Antarctica. Oh, please.
Antarctica. Oh, please.
Still, you mustn't let it lick ya. This planet, oh, so bland. Keep your eyeball on the high ball in your hand. As we stumble along, cross life's crowded dance floor. As we push and we shove, we live and we learn. And when we finally leave the bar and we see that, oh, morning star, we pull our bootstraps up and homeward turn. Then we stumble away towards blinding sunbeams, barely knowing right from right, nor left from wrong. And as long as we can hear that little bluebird, there'll be a song as we stumble along, as we stumble, bumble, fumble, palumbo, as we stumble.
Oh my God! Don't you just love her? Basically, she sings a rousing anthem about alcoholism. That's what I love about her. She just does her own thing when she wants, regardless of the needs and concerns of others. My mother's like that.
Well, that was quite inspiring, chaperone, but I'm still conflicted. Oh, please, just tell me. Is Robert the one for me?
That's something you'll have to decide for yourself.
But I just don't know if he loves me.
Why don't you ask him? Why don't you say, Roger, do you love me?
It's Robert, and I'm not allowed to see him. In fact, it's your job to keep me away from him.
You're right. and I take the responsibility very seriously. But however, right now I'm feeling terribly drowsy, and I'm afraid I have to lie it down. So, whatever you do, don't go out into the garden seeking your fiancé in which your future happiness depends. Don't go.
Oh, thank you, chaperone. I just have to know if he loves me.
Such a skinny little fool. Yet, I envy her. Oh, when will love come crashing through my door?
La 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 la!
Look who it is. It's Adolfo come to seduce the bride.
I am Adolfo.
Try not to think of the poodles while you're listening to this part.
I am Adolfo. You are bride.
No, I'm not.
What? This is a bridal suite. You are the only one here. Therefore, you are bride.
Interesting arguments, but I'm afraid you are a moron.
What?
Me? No bride. Perhaps I could take a message.
Yes, very good. Dear Van de Graaff bride, I must make love to you and transport you to a place of ecstasy. Sooner is better. San Adolfo, king of romance.
Well, you saw through my little ruse. You found me out.
Ah, so you are bride.
Apparently, yes. Now, take me, Adolfo.
No. Not Adolphus, Adolfo. You must say the right name when we are making love. And you are screaming it. You must say the right name or it'll spoil everything. How can I make you remember it? I'm sure that you have heard the name Adolfo, a ladies' man who wins acclaim Adolfo. Yes, I am the same Adolfo. I introduce myself, I am Adolfo.
Shall we?
Not so fast. So just in case you didn't hear Adolfo, I'll try to make it very clear, Adolfo. The lovely ladies always cheer Adolfo. I repeat myself, I am Adolfo.
Understood.
I can sing it high. I can sing it low. Adolfo. I can sing it very fast. I can sing it very slowly. I do it now, but it will take hours. Now let us see if you can remember my name.
I'll give it a shot.
Now who's the fellow that you see?
Adolfo.
And how should you refer to me?
Adolfo.
And who is it? I'll always be
Adolfo.
Now sing it proudly.
You are Adolfo.
Now let me spell it out for you. For all you lovely ladies who didn't hear for some reason, because maybe you are hard of hearing or something. I don't know. It goes.
This was my mother's favorite number. I think it was her secret fantasy to be swept off her feet by a Latin lover. I mean, a real Latin lover, not a buffoon. But that's what musicals are all about, right? Romantic fantasy, falling in love at the drop of a hat, spontaneous going, falling in love in an insanely romantic setting.
I'm an accident waiting to happen. La da 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 da. La da 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 da.
Oh, Robert, look out!
Who? Don't worry, madam. I'm getting married today, so I have to wear a blindfold.
A blindfold?
I'm sorry. Who am I speaking to anyhow?
Why, it's me. I mean, Mimi. Mimi from France.
This scene couldn't be more ridiculous.
So, you are marrying Genevieve Groff, non?
Oui.
I hear she's very beautiful.
Oui.
And glamorous.
Ah, oui, oui.
And is it true she has an exceptionally broad range and excels in playing both comedic and dramatic roles?
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time placing your accent. What part of France are you from?
Oh, the middle part, where they make the toast. So, you were telling me about your, how do you say in English? Fiancé.
That's right.
So, tell me, when was the moment you realized she was the only one for you?
It's a funny story, actually. We were standing on the Lido deck of the Ile-de-France. I was
Yes.
amusing her with stories of my father's oil interests.
And then what happened?
And then I looked into those eyes, those big, glamorous eyes, and I felt all woozy.
And then you fell. And then you fell?
Yes! Right on my keister. And I said, well, I guess I don't have my sea legs yet.
But we hadn't left the dock.
That's what she said. That's when I knew it must be love.
And then what happened? What'd you say?
And then I said that there was a time I could stop on a dime. Forbearance was one of my talents. But since you've been around, I can't hold my ground. I'm consistently losing my balance. I'm an accident waiting to happen. I'm a mishap about to ensue. I'm the toy on the stair, the three-legged chair, the hem that's been caught by a shoe. When my two lovesick arms started flapping, there was nothing my ankles could do. I'm an accident waiting to happen. So how be I happen to you?
And then what happened?
And then she joined in.
When men say I'm sweet and they fall at my feet, my heart doesn't beat any faster. But when you lose control, it touches my soul. So I'm bracing myself for disaster. You're an accident waiting to happen, a catastrophe destined to be.
I'm the rags in the cellar,
A broken umbrella,
a branch hanging loose from a tree.
I could see myself jumping and clapping for a man who lives dangerously.
I'm an accident waiting to happen.
So hurry and happen to me.
I'm an accident waiting to happen. So hurry and happen to me.
Wait a minute. You kissed a strange French girl on your wedding day.
What did I do?
and the fake French accent have led to a terrible misunderstanding. What a mess. Will it all work out in the end? Of course it will. It's not real, it's a musical. Everything works out in musicals. In the real world, nothing ever works out, and the only people who burst into song are the hopelessly deranged.
Mr. Feltic,
Where is that philandering foreigner?
Mr. Feltic,
How long can it take to seduce one bride?
Mr. Feltic. You don't need Janet no more.
Oh, Kitty, not now.
But I've been working on a mind-reading act. Presented? Kitty the Incomprehensible! Now think of something.
I'm thinking of something, all right.
Wait! I'm getting it. Pick up some milk, a loaf of rye bread, and don't forget to shave your legs.
You're reading your own mind, you idiot!
Oh, no wonder it was so easy.
Mr. Feltzig, it would seem that the wedding is proceeding according to schedule.
Now it's time you receive your just desserts. What do you say, partner? Why don't we whip up something special for Mr. Feldzig?
Yeah, how about a Toledo surprise?
An inspired choice.
Toledo surprise. I never heard of that.
No, you haven't. Those who have heard about it are generally never heard from again.
We'll share the recipe with you.
First, you chop the nuts.
Then you pound the dough.
Then you bake it up nice and slow. And then you got your Toledo surprise.
Could you run that by me again?
It's a very simple recipe, Mr. Feldzig.
First, you chop the nuts.
Then you pound the dough.
Then you bake it up nice and slow. And then you got your Toledo surprise. Say, hey, why don't we give him a little taste?
All right.
Hold it! What style, what grace, what rhythm. Open your fists. Now shake them. Now give me that recipe one more time. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Go!
Chop the nuts, pound the dough, bake it up nice and slow. Then you got a Toledo surprise. Hit the peach, peel the skin, mush it up, throw it in. That's a tasty Toledo surprise. First you beat it up, then you sweet it up. When you heat it up, if it tries to rise, don't let it, it's a snap. Try it, folks. Whip your whites, split your yolks, then you got a Splendido Toledo surprise. Honest? Hey!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Mr. Feltic! Oh, what's going on here? Toledo surprise. You putting gangsters in the show when you were putting me in it? They're not even in the union!
I'm wrong. The new act, it's for you, Kitty. And these boys are your backup dancers.
Backup dancers? Holy cats! Run! That hot Toledo goes through my libido. Good? Yes, indeed-o. Sugary yum-yum. Squeeze the cream, grease the pan, lick the spoon, pick the flan, makes you bust your tuxedo. Toledo surprise!
Wait! Adolfo, he make announcement. Wedding is off.
What? For the love of God, why?
Adolfo has made love to the bride.
That is not the bride, you idiot! That is the chaperone!
What?
The wedding is on!
The wedding is off!
What?
Robert kissed a French girl. Her name is Mimi. She's very beautiful.
I'm sorry, Janet, I couldn't help it. She was just like you, only French.
Sweet mother of pearl!
Underling,
Yes, madam.
what is all this commotion about?
A wedding, madam.
Oh, is there gonna be a wedding?
Not anymore. Oh, what a tragedy. What a wonderful, wonderful tragedy. Clear. Yeah, how it's done. First you beat it up, then you speed it up.
Surprise! Wait until it's ready. Surprise! Wait until it's ready. Surprise! Now it's looking ready. Surprise! It makes me twitch, makes me shake. This dessert takes the cake. Hits me like a torpedo. Toledo surprise!
Toledo surprise.
Surprise!
my life.
And that's that. The curtain falls and it's time for the intermission. At least it would be if we were actually sitting in the Morosco Theater watching The Drowsy Chaperone, which of course, we are not. I don't like intermissions. They ruin the magic. You know, they yank you back into reality. One moment you're lost in a world of music and romance, and then bang, you're surrounded by tourists. Crinkling candy wrappers and nattering about the lack of women's restrooms is cruel. Oh, it's a kind bar. I have a bit of a blood sugar issue. Have to eat small meals all day long or I get jittery. I know it's rude, but you wouldn't like the alternative, believe you me. Believe you me. I remember my wedding day. I didn't eat breakfast and the ceremony wasn't until 4 in the afternoon. Ah! I knew! Can you believe that I was married? No. Well, there you are. You shouldn't go making assumptions about people, should you? I am a very complicated person. I have to pee now. I'll be quick, I promise. Oh, and while you're gone, well, I'm gone, you can take a break too. And when you come back, you can listen to the beginning of Act 2.